Does the thought of building your emergency food supply seem a bit overwhelming?
Do you need a little bit of help to understand exactly how to get started and where to go to purchase your supplies? Hi, I'm Kylene.
And I'm Jonathan, and we are the Provident Preppers.
In this video, we're going to teach you how to start building your emergency food supply.
Be sure and check out the show notes for some important links. Let's get started building your emergency food supply. We encourage you to go to theprovidentprepper.org, look at the recommended products tab, and under there you will find food storage and storage room shelving. We encourage you to take a look at that. There's lots of good information. To get started, we need some place to put our storage items, and we also need shelves to put them on. A lot of these food storage items are fairly heavy, so you want some good heavy-duty, sturdy shelving.
They're incredibly heavy.
Lots of weight there. So you want to either buy some good heavy-duty shelving, or you can build your own. Whichever way you want to go, you just need to get started.
Warning!
And we do not want to exceed the load limits. You can see a set of shelves here that got just a little bit too much. Part of it, I think, was that they were a little older, but part of it just had a lot of weight on it and it buckled. We want to make sure that the products we get will sustain the load and that we don't overload those limits.
And when you look at buying it, it will give you a maximum load capacity when you buy the commercial shelves. So just be really careful that you know what you're going to put on those shelves and you do not exceed that. So after you've got a place to put it, the next step is to build a 90-day supply of food. So can you not go to the store and buy anything for 90 days? That is the goal. That's what we want to build right here.
And what that does for you, it provides you a buffer. It allows you to get through a crisis, and it buys you time to help you figure out the next steps. So this 90-day storage is just critical.
So we call this 90-day supply our short-term food supply. And the reason why is because many of these items aren't going to last on the shelf for 25 or 30 years. You're going to get a box of cereal as part of that supply, and you're not going to want to have that on your shelf for more than a year or so. Some of them, like the canned goods, will last a lot longer, 7 or 8 years. But these are foods that you rotate through on a regular basis. You don't just stash these away. And that's one of the reasons why building these shelves or designing some place to put your food is really important, so that you can see what you have, know what you need, and rotate through it. The best place to purchase items for your short-term food supply is wherever you normally shop. When we go to Costco, a lot of times we will stock up on whatever items they have that are the $3 or the $4 off. Whenever their laundry soap goes on sale for $4 off, that's when we get either the limit that they have or whatever we need for a year's supply. Not everything at Costco is the least expensive way to purchase things, so you have to be careful. When you go to the grocery store, look at the weekly ad. If they have something that your family eats on sale, buy enough to last you. I usually purchase enough to last my family a year. When I do that, that ensures that that item will go on sale again before I run out of it. In that period of time, when I first stock up, say on ketchup, I'll have that year supply. But I might end up being down to just a 2-month supply before I'm actually able to replenish all the ketchup that I need. But shop those sales and you will be amazed how much money you save by having your own little grocery store in your home.
And being the geek that I am,
yes, he is.
I keep track of unit prices on all these kinds of things, and it's in my phone, so that when I'm out and I see a sale, I can just kind of check and see if that's a really good price, then I pick up some. If not, we'll wait.
Yeah. Once you have that 3-month supply, your next step is to develop a long-term survival food supply. These are your basics, your grains, your beans, and most of these should be able to store for 25 or 30 years if you package them correctly and store them appropriately in a cool, dry, dark location. You can just tuck this underneath a bed if you want and not touch it and not think about it for 25 or 30 years as an insurance policy. Or you can do like we do and you actually rotate through these foods that you have stored. Either way you choose to do it, the really important thing is that you have a long-term food supply in addition to that 3-month supply, so you can survive whatever happens and keep your family fed.
One of the best places we have found to get a lot of really good products is through the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. They don't carry nearly as many different kinds of things as other people, but they have the basics, and they are at really good prices.
It's a great way to build the foundation of your long-term food supply. You do not need to be a member of the church to be able to purchase items for your food storage. You can just go into one of their home storage centers and buy what you want, or go on their website and order it and have it delivered to your home. Today, I checked the price of black beans. If you go into one of their home storage centers, you will spend $33 for a case of 6 number 10 cans of black beans. If you order them online and have them delivered directly to your home, those 6 cans of black beans will only cost $43.25 delivered to your home. That's incredible. We checked another retail supplier, and it was $80 for 6 cans of black beans purchased in the store. The price is incredible. If you want to save some money, go ahead and go to churchofjesuschrist.org and look at their online store, and they have their little price list too, and where all the home storage centers are. And this is just a great way. Like Jonathan said, they only have foundational products. This is the place you buy your oats and your beans and your powdered milk and your wheat or pasta, like apple slices, carrot slices, dehydrated onions. They have those great foundational items. So then you can branch out to other suppliers and increase your variety and supplement that basic food storage that has the calories and nutrition that you need to sustain life.
Augason Farms is another great place that we have found to get good storage items, and they have a wider variety of products.
Yeah, lots of different stuff.
And they have them in buckets, they have them in cans. So there's some good variety there, and a really good product that they offer.
One of the nice things about them is that you can go in our show notes. There's a link. You can order them online through that link. Or many stores actually have a little section of food storage items. And so when you go to the market, you can pick up 1 can of this and 1 can of that and slowly build your food storage if that's the way that you choose to do it. I really like Valley Food Storage, not for my basic food storage supplies, but to supplement my foundational supplies. They offer a variety of freeze-dried food storage products. Many of them will last for 25 years. They offer things like freeze-dried meats and cheeses and all these different pre-made meals that you can just add water to. One of the things that I really like about Valley Food Storage is that there aren't a lot of additives in here. The ingredients are really clean, and I appreciate that. These are Mylar bags. If I was going to store these for 25 years, I would take those bags and put them inside of a bucket and seal them. Valley Food Storage does offer some kits done that way, and so you can purchase that. The other thing that I really like about this is for our survival kits.
Right.
Because, or if you're just preparing for a power outage, all you have to do is boil water and add to these. Some of them you have to simmer, but it makes it super easy to be able to prepare a meal without much time and with very little fuel.
So let's get started today. Here's a couple of cute little kids. They're holding a sandwich that was made all from products that we had in our food storage. The homemade bread, the chicken salad sandwich, all these things were things that we could make right out of our storage. They absolutely love it.
And you look at that bread and you think, that's kind of not appealing. If you know the truth behind that bread, it is still hot from the oven. That's why you have that thick slices. You slab it on there and warm bread out of the oven. This is actually delicious. And you can have the ability to feed your family this way, all by starting today to take those steps.
Again, here are some great resources. The Provident Prepper, 3-month supply of food, amazing peace of mind. Also ingenious places to store your emergency food supply. And long-term food storage, creative solutions to build a critical asset. In addition, we encourage you to look at our show notes. There's a lot of good links and information there. And we encourage you again to go to our site, theprovidentprepper.org. There is a wealth of information there that we think you will find useful.
Don't let the thought of building your emergency food supply overwhelm you. Budget a little bit of money each month to start building this very valuable resource.
Start today and consistently build so that you have that peace of mind to take care of yourself and your family. And now for the questions of the day. How are you coming with your long-term food storage? And what ideas do you have that you can share? Comment below. And thanks for being part of the solution.